Go.
3,000 of that is our office space. The rest is production. It's not including the retail store, which is probably about another 3,000 square feet for retail store and event space here. We are just under 60 employees, full-time, mostly here, and that is also including our part-time staff at our Queens Quay location, which we just staff the retail store there, not the restaurant itself. Chris gave you the tour. You can get his business card. What do we, for us service? We brew craft beer. We are the third largest in Ontario right now. We're at about 32,000 hectoliters a year. 1 hectoliter is equivalent to 100 liters.
Wow.
Okay, so that's 320,000 liters of beer we produce a year. We grow between 5 and 10% each year.
Can you slow down just a tiny bit?
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, he's recording it though.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay, you're recording it though, right?
Yeah.
No, if you guys want to ask questions while I'm talking, just shoot it out.
Oh yeah. How many cases do you guys make a day?
It depends on what we're running. Like, we brew four batches a day.
Okay.
Each batch is the equivalent of about 4,000 liters, which is about 480 cases of beer in bottles.
Okay.
In kegs, that's only about 80 kegs. In cases of cans, that's at about 352 cases. So we do that 4 times a day. So we're doing 16,000 liters a day. 16,000 liters a day we brew.
And how many hours are you brewing a day?
Right now they start at 6 in the morning and they finish up between 10 and 10:30 at night.
Wow. Okay.
So we are not 24 hours, nor are we 7 days a week yet.
So how many days a week are you?
Pardon me?
How many days a week are you guys?
We package 5 days a week.
Okay.
Right now we're brewing 6.
Okay.
Okay, customers. 95% of our business is located within Ontario. Okay, we also ship to Alberta, Manitoba, PEI, and Nova Scotia. Of that 95% of business that's in Ontario, most of it's within walking distance of here. We're talking about the downtown core. That accounts for almost everything, from liquor stores to beer stores to draft. Everything is in downtown. We are Toronto's oldest microbrewery. We started in about 85 on John Street. Then we moved to King Street. Then we moved to Bathurst Street, and now we're here. So this is our 4th location in what, 30
something years.
30 years yet?
Just under.
Yeah. It's a long time. Our process, we do batch. Everything is done in small quantities here. Help better control quality, and that's what craft beer is all about. Small batches mean better. We don't do worker-paced line. We don't do machine-paced. We don't do continuous. We don't do hybrid. Everything's batch. If employees can't keep up with how fast we're running, we add more employees. Everything you saw, well, you didn't see the bottling line running. It is manual. We put bottles on by hand. We take them off by hand. We seal the cartons with glue by hand. We do everything by hand here. Part of the craft beer thing. Any questions so far?
Yeah. In the production line, what are some of the things that could go wrong?
Anything can go wrong.
Like an example, has anything gone wrong? Like anything major gone wrong while you guys have been open?
Well, did you see a guy scooping grain out? Our grain out auger went down on Thursday, so I have a guy in here who just scoops grain out and dumps it in the bin right back right now. Oh, wow. So that's a 2-week downtime for us. So the options are somebody does it manually, or we don't brew. You cannot brew. You have to brew. Things break. It's just like your car. Like your brakes go, your tire blows. things break. We have a preventative maintenance program that we try to stick to. It's easier in the slower months than it is the busier months. But things wear and tear, things break. It's hard to get things fixed quickly. Most of our equipment is from Germany or Italy. We only use manufactured parts. Parts have to come from Germany or Italy. So that's usually about a month lead time to get stuff in. Those are cans hitting the floor.
Sounds like heaven.
Yeah.
Sounds like waste.
If things break, we patch it as quick as we can to get up and running, get parts ordered. We use some of the best millwrights there are in Canada. They keep us running no matter what. Downtime is not an option here because we are so busy. Inventory control. We use a system called ACPAC. Okay. So that is used for everything from
Can you spell that, sorry?
ACC, PAC. So we use that for everything from accounting for accounts payable, accounts receivable, to balancing the books, inventory control, making invoices, PO numbers, receiving stuff. Everything is done in ACPAC. The only thing ACPAC is not used for payroll. Why we used ACPAC, I'm not 100% sure. That was just before my time here. So is it a good system? It's like any computer system. After 6 months, it's outdated. We've upgraded 3 or 4 times already. And no doubt we'll have to upgrade again. ACPAC for inventory. It's good. We use our bill of materials to draw down our raw inventory into full goods product, finished goods product. The only complication or dissatisfaction with ACPAC, it does not have warning levels. You do not know you're low on something until you go and physically count it and you're out. If it had flags or markers when you hit a certain point, it would be a lot better. Any questions? You guys are writing pretty fast, eh? Okay, quality control. We do not use SPC here. Okay. How we do it is we use plates the old-fashioned way. And we're looking for anaerobic or aerobic beer spoilers, as well as wild yeast, mold, and bugs. And bugs covers a wide range of things. I'm not going to bullshit you. I am not a quality control specialist here. I do not do stuff in the lab because I do not understand all that. We plate everything on a daily to weekly basis. Okay? So when beer is brewed and it goes into a tank, it gets plated. When it's done fermentation after 7 weeks, it gets plated. When it gets filtered and into a bright tank, it gets plated. It gets plated again the next day before we bottle it or can it or keg it. It gets samples taken while we are bottling and kegging and canning. So it's followed all the way through. Because we are a microbrewery, we do not pasteurize. So if there's bugs in the beer, it gets into a bottle or a can. Now, we usually catch it. You've got the weird look on your face. There's so many different kinds of bugs, right? Like anaerobic and non-aerobic beer spoilers. They wouldn't hurt you if you drank it. It's not like salmonella. What it does is it turns the beer to a slightly funny taste and funny smell. I think I have that right. Most of the time we have filters here that the beer goes through that are called micron filters. Our micron filters are tighter than most hospital air filters. Filters get changed on a regular basis and they're about $350 a piece. So when I change filters out, there's 5 of them. So it's an expensive change for beer quality. We take quality very seriously here. Well, a bad product goes out. If you drink it, you're going to tell 10 of your friends. Rule of 10. Your 10 friends are going to tell 10 of their friends. Within a day, thousands of people can know about a bad experience. We try not to happen. We get customer complaints all the time, as is every school or company. Anything you buy, people complain about. Some of them are valid, some of them are not. We address each one with a personal email or phone call or letter back to that person to rectify the situation, and we explain, not in a bullshitting way, but how it would have happened, or how we think it would have happened. We always try and get our damaged product or bad product back so that we can test it ourselves to follow through. We've had glass that we've gotten back from a bottle broken. We've sent it down to a glass manufacturer in the States to make sure that our glass is still good. A lot of things can happen, and a lot of things do happen. We just try and solve them as they come along. We check for errors on our for quality control. When we're bottling and canning, we check for errors every hour. Air is the biggest beer spoiler in the world. Oxygen. Oxygen kills beer. It makes it go flat, it makes it have a funny taste like Corona does. Okay? We check for hours. We're looking for parts per million, and we have to be under 0.8. We're usually running at about 0.3. So we have way low standards. We have very high standards for what the lowest minimum is. We constantly check our CO2 to make sure our carbonation is in check. Carbonation is the fizziness in beer that gives you the gas. We are not ISO 9000 certified. Any questions so far? Okay. Ergonomic health and safety. What do you mean by service delivery equipment?
I don't know the sheet. I don't know what do you mean by that? What does it say?
So what do you guys do to make the plant like people friendly, to keep your workers safe?